Silent Hill F. The F stands for female, because our protagonist is a kawaii Japanese schoolgirl by the name of Hinako Shimizu. She lives on a hill, and everyone's disappeared.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Except there's also a bunch of monsters.
Now suddenly it's too loud.
But Hinako isn't completely alone, as she's joined by 3 of her high school friends. 2 friends. A fog has rolled through Hinako's hometown of Ebisugaoka, and with it a deadly floral bouquet that infects anyone it touches with lotus pods, causing everything to smell like nursing home potpourri, that is, flowers and death. Hinako must make her way through this crimson maze while surviving an onslaught of horrific monsters. Except, she is the onslaught. Many have called the combat Souls-like, though I don't remember seeing any broken hitboxes. Sure, there's a focus on dodging, which is accurate, and with the right item setup you can punish dodged attacks, but if dodging and parrying is Souls-like, then charging and flying must be Spyro-like. Weapons come in 2 varieties, domestic or industrial, and like everything in this entropic universe, they break over time. If anything, the game plays more like Breath of the Wild in a dress, but no peeking, silly boys. When you're dodging attacks and smacking baddies with a pipe, combat feels sleek and pretty satisfying, but Hinako suffers from Red Dead's brand of lethargy, and when you're stuck being bounced between enemies, the controls can feel more like a suggestion. Similarly, dodging is followed by this weird preamble.
Okay, so what am I doing?
Silent Hill F does deliver on its catch copy, and can be pretty disturbing, as well as disturbingly pretty. The setting is the showstopper here, and if The Last of Us taught us anything besides how to be a parent, it's that overgrown cities are really cool, and filling them with gore and viscera just makes them even cooler. The enemy designs are also a real standout, meshing well with the series' established themes. There's sex doll, cosplay sex doll, Hollywood executive, and literally your mum, just to name a few. It seems Konami have fully committed to disgusting people with this latest Silent Hill, and I approve. Creatures are disturbing again, rather than Downpour's collection of Joker gas victims. The plot is above average, though at face value the story of an angsty teen who hates her parents, is indifferent to her bestie Beta Orbiter, and makes her friends jealous of how cool and pretty she is, might be hard for some to relate to. It's a classic tale of boy meets girl. Boy leaves town. Boy comes back possessed by ancient fox spirit. Girl gets sold off to boy by broke-ass abusive father. During Hinako's adventures to the otherworldly dark shrine, she experiences the power of peer pressure as she goes through a traditional fairy wedding ceremony, sawing off her arm to replace it with a cool fox arm. She also gets some extreme body modification work done.
Would your mom like it?
No.
Then it's cool.
But these aren't just for show, granting Hinako the power to unleash the beast and open doors. Without spoiling too much, the default ending has a great twist that will please fans of psychological horror and is better than anything to come from the series in the past 2 decades. There are multiple subsequent endings for repeat playthroughs, each fleshing out the world and uncovering deeper layers of the game's story, assuming you're invested enough to get spat at by boob monsters for another 7 to 9 hours, like I am. Overall, I liked this game, though the lack of unlockable costumes and unique weapons does leave repeat runs feeling barren. If you have an interest in Japanese culture or psychological horror, it's definitely worth your time, but I recommend playing your first run on story mode. Story, I hear you say? The no-brain normie walking sim difficulty? Yes. Otherwise, the last 2 hours of boob monster gauntlets are tedium bordering on torture, but feel free to bump up subsequent New Game Plus runs for a more well-balanced challenge. Now that I've eaten all the candy and beat up a dog, I'm off to see what other body parts can be replaced in the Dark Shrine. Thanks for watching.